Pursue your win at Wabansie.
Hi, I'm Julian.
And I'm Kylie.
And this is OnTrack.
Hey, Julian, are you thirsty?
Yeah.
Hey, can we get some waters, please? What the?
These aren't even full.
They're half empty.
Hi, my name is Julian.
And I'm Kylie.
Welcome to OnTrack. Today we have the band Half Empty. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you. What's up?
Hey.
You're good. So the first question we have for you guys is, how did you guys meet?
Weird question. Well, I'm gonna start because we live on the East Side, and Eddie used to live near me when we were kids, so we kind of would play together when we like grow up or whatever, because we had like this little community or whatever. And then I met Max because we went to the same private school, and at this point they didn't know each other. This was like around the same time for me, but 2 different times for them. And then we reconvened in high school, right?
Eddie and I met sophomore year. Just had the same interest in music, and
I had a Day to Remember backpack, and he saw it. He was.
And
like,
I saw it, and I was like, "Sick backpack." And then I just never
I
left
like
his
you.
side. Yeah, we
Yeah.
just stayed by each other, and that was it.
my alarm went off in class. It was embarrassing. It was my first day.
But then, so at this point in time, I was not talking to them anymore. Like I just kind of did my own thing, and then we didn't really remember each other until like they saw me playing bass for jazz band, and they were like, we need a bass player. So then they were like, yo, come play bass with us, and I was like, sure. And
then after we were like hanging out, eventually like over time we were like, oh yeah, and then we all were like, oh, we all knew each other like beforehand.
Yeah,
So it all just kind of clicked came together just like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that you guys are a band, what's your favorite memory playing together?
We were
Playing
going to
together?
Arizona.
Playing together?
Yeah. or just like band, like practicing memories and stuff like that.
Well,
too.
yeah, I mean, it could be either way.
general.
Anything, in general.
The story went to Arizona.
Probably
Which
Arizona.
one? The one with the in the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So
There.
we were going on tour to Arizona. No, we were coming back from Arizona, and it was like 3 a.m. Jose was in the back sleeping. Max was kind of falling asleep, and I was driving, and then we saw like this mist, and then once we drove through the mist,
It started sticking to the windshield, and then Eddie started gagging, and I wake up. I'm like, what's going on? And I have to grab the steering wheel. Eddie's out the like car door going up.
I'm going 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, on a highway. And all I hear is, what's that smell? I look back, and where Jose's head should be, his feet are. And he's sleeping upside down in the back of the car. He's like, what's that smell? Long story short, it turns out we were driving by a slaughterhouse, and all the stuff in the air was like fecal matter, the blood, death itself is floating in the air.
I was just there like,
It was disgusting.
Oh my God.
We should keep in mind. We were in a Honda Civic. We was really tiny and compact and no air conditioning.
Okay. No air
So there's no
middle of
blowing,
July.
in the middle of July. No
God.
blowing up the windows.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
It was
it
hot.
was brutal. Brutal.
Yeah, Lisa say it was hot.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, don't go anywhere because we have I Capone coming up next.
this song's called I Covered On, I Ran Out of Beer. Went to your house in my old car. You don't live very far from me. Threw my sweaters out in the curb. That really hurt. What will I do to all the songs I wrote to you? Burn them all, burn them all, burn them all, burn them all. Felt like a one lotería, that's so hype for real. Solo pienso en ti, but you wanna get away from me. All you do is make me sufrir. Wait to your house in my old car. You don't live very far from me. Come on, let's fly away. Your presence es un placer.
I'm your cat. And ever since you brought me home that day, well, I've been plotting to destroy you. Sizing you up, calculating your every move. You think this is love? This is 1 billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Gatorade packs carbs to refuel and electrolytes to replenish, so you can bring the heat. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Welcome back to OnTrack. We have Half Empty here today. Could you guys tell us how you guys came up with your name?
So we used to be a band of 4, and we were on in a van on the way to the train station to drop him off. He literally just quit the band, so we needed a new name. So I was just kind of in the backseat. I was like, Half Empty, and then they're like, all right, yeah, right, that works. And just kind of everybody's going with it.
Cool,
Yeah, that
that's
works.
cool,
So
yeah.
yeah,
There you go.
pretty simple.
Sweet.
All right. Well, we know coming up, you guys are playing a song called Solito. Could you guys tell us more about that song and why you have it in all Spanish?
Well, so like I made that song because usually in like, especially in my culture, in Mexico's culture, depression is looked as be a man, or like it's very like it's called machismo.
Oh, okay.
So like I wanted to write something with like all my emotions in there, and want to devote that song to my parents because they immigrated here, so did I, and that song's basically to combat machismo, and I wrote that song for basically everybody with immigrant parents or immigrant themselves.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Do you guys have any like inspiration behind like why you guys play music, or who influenced you to do your music?
Yeah, so I mean, I started off playing music because my parents got me a guitar when I was 5, and I fell in love with it, so I just kept playing it. And I don't know, growing up, like I didn't really listen to like a lot of music on my own. I could only play it, so I really that's how I expressed myself, and like that's how I let out my emotions. So whatever I felt, I played, and then I just kind of kept going from there. And then like when I was like 8, I started getting into bands.
That's awesome.
For me, it would be there's a band called Modern Baseball, and then on top of that, it's just growing up, I would see like music videos or bands, just on tour having fun, and the lifestyle is just great. Every night is just having fun.
Okay.
That's sweet.
For me,
420.
my grandpa, back when I lived in Mexico, he used to just like play songs on the guitar and I would sing with him. There was a time I was like, I want to do that.
I want to do that. I like that.
I like that. I like that.
All right. Well, coming up, we have their next two songs, Space Girl and Solito. So don't go anywhere. Stick around.
This next song's called Space Girl.
Come with me to the moon. 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 Let's fall in love between the stars. Let's fall in love between the stars. Oh. Let's start a new life in the moon. Go far away soon. Irnos por bien. Nuestra luna de miel. Oh, 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 oh.
What the hell are you guys doing here?
Go get a snack because we're going to be right back with On Track.
Esta canción se llama Solito. sin esfuerzos y fantasmas, sin dormir en la noche, pensando en los días. Malas y frías. ¿Qué voy a hacer? ¿Qué voy a hacer? ¿Qué voy a hacer si no descubro mi camino? A ver qué hacer en mi próximo destino. Dame una razón para seguir viviendo con este dolor. Hoy es esto, mamá y papá. Voy a estar bien. Le pido a Dios que nos cuide. Amén.
I went back to school to make my kids proud.
To finish what I started.
To learn from the experts and discover myself.
To follow my passion.
For me, to build a better life.
To prove to myself that I can do it.
To be the first in my family.
Pursue your win at Wabansi.
Hi, welcome back to OnTrack. Today we have Half Empty again. Thank you guys for being here. Now, the question I want to ask is, compared to back when you guys first started, how has your music evolved to now?
We were trash.
Yeah, we were bad. we were bad.
It was very not chordish, if I had to describe it, like chord guitar.
It's very, very single note, tingy. I don't know. So I used to, when I joined, I didn't really have experience playing with I played with a little band, but it wasn't really anything. And I was just a jazz bass player, and I played guitar. But when I played guitar, I could play jazz style solos. So it was a lot of single notes and doo-doo-doo-doo. And they were like, Jose, chords, and I was like, what? What?
It's I'm gonna stick to what I like.
Right. Yeah. So it's it was real weird.
It was just.
Yeah.
It was how it started was we were in a band together, kinda.
It didn't count.
Yeah,
Because I was in a band before that too.
He was the bassist, I was the vocalist, and then he wanted to start like an indie band.
I just came out of a metal band. I was like, I don't want to be in a metal band.
He kind of had an indie phase, and then we found him, and we needed a drummer, and I was like, I'll start drumming, I guess. And I was not a drummer. I just picked up a drum set, and 3 years later, here we are.
Yeah.
Like,
That's awesome.
Oh, so it just went like that.
Yeah, we actually, I don't know, we just discovered this thing where like, we just improved over time with each other because we're very improvisational. Where we would literally, for one summer, we just practiced in Eddie's basement like all day, every day. We would sleep there and shower there and get up and do it.
Summer.
Yeah, for a whole summer. And like
from like noon to like 10 p.m. We're in a basement just playing.
Yeah.
Every day and living together. Basically,
we had like 2 songs, or like 1 song and 2 songs played over and over.
Parents hated it.
And then and like when we would go,
smells, guys.
Yeah, they were like,
when we would go down there, we would like be like, all right, we're just all setting up. I just play something. Max starts playing the drums, and the next thing you know, we're all just like
playing
and
stuff.
then we're like, oh wow, that sounded so good. Like let's just keep it, and then let's turn it into
again.
songs. It's still how we write songs, actually.
But back then it was trash.
Yeah, back then it was trash, but it's improved. The writing style's improved.
I remember I wrote a song about raiding a tiger.
Yeah. Oh no.
Riding a tiger. About riding a tiger.
We don't. So
Sitting
we
in the
actually have a
basement.
secret EP that no one's ever heard and no one ever will hear.
Yeah.
But we have CDs. We have like
we have
hard copies of it.
Really?
Yeah.
The
We
EPs,
gave one to a
it's-
poor guy in a Steak and Shake one.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for him. He probably listened to
You
those.
guys were just like, here, have that.
We thought we were so dope. We were like, yeah, listen to our band. And honestly, he probably put that in his car. He's like, whoa, what is this?
Probably had to throw out his whole car after
Yeah,
that.
for real.
It's like, I just wanted food, guys.
Yeah, for real.
So where can we find some of your guys' music?
Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube,
Tidal.
I don't know.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, just look us up. You know.
Okay.
Half empty.
The internet.
Yeah, the internet.
The internet.
The interwebs.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you for having
For
us.
sure.
And thank you guys for tuning in on OnTrack. I'm Kylie,
And I'm Julian.
and now let's your basement.
This next one's called Basement.
Sitting in my basement, thinking of you, hoping that you still love me too. But that one song was sing along, modern baseball and rip off long, both taste like cigarettes. Put your nicotine cup, pay your debt. Through the picture I get to you, you said you hate me too. We met when we were broken, shot together so 6 we started smoking. All those drunk phone calls that we had when we were sad. We met when we were broken, stuck together so 6 we started smoking. All those drunk phone calls that we had when we were sad. Phone calls basement, thinking of you, hoping that you still love me too. That one song, sing along, modern baseball rip-off pop, won't taste like cigarettes, but you nicotine can pay out debt. Now look at me with those brown eyes, I can see through your lies. So 6 we started.